Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to today's video. Now today's video, I'm still in my kitchen, but I'm going to show you how to clean the microwave. Now this device is something that we use a lot in the home, or even actually everywhere, even in kitchens, in professional kitchens, we use these things, but they usually get dirty. They can be a source of germs because either the handle or the sides. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to safely clean it, especially at home, whereby probably not so many hands are handling it. So like you can see mine inside, there is a lot of dirt. There is some dirt on the turntable. There is dirt from food that has splattered and stuck on the surface. So I hope this video will be of help to you at home, and you learn something new. So let's get started. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification button. It actually helps you get notified whenever I have a new video out. My channel is all about making you a better home cook and baker. I have cooking and baking videos that simplifies the art of cooking, especially at home. And I hope, again, in this video, you learn something new. Now, the first thing you need to do when you're working with any electrical device is turn off the power, or basically unplug it. So I've unplugged it because you can, especially now because you're going to be cleaning it, we have water, just want to be careful. So the first thing you want to do is remove whatever that can be removed. So you remove this one that helps the turntable go round. So first of all, I'll actually start by cleaning the turntable. All you need to do is soak it, especially if it has stuck food, soak it in water, warm soapy water, and then clean it using a sponge or something soft, and then basically the same way you do any dish. So that's when it's drying, you'll actually be working on the rest of the microwave. So what you need to clean is actually a basin like this with warm water and a cleaning pad like this one, the one which has the sponge and the green part. Now the sponge part is what I will use. You also need a good quality towel like this, the one that wipes, the wiping cloth. This one is super absorbent, so this is good. I also need a dish washing paste. You can use liquid soap, you can use a bar soap, or even a paste like this one. It's up to you, but basically good quality soap, so that you actually be able to clean off the grease. Now the first thing I want to do is to squeeze off excess water in my sponge, and then I'll take a small amount of soap on the sponge side, and then this is what I'll now use to basically wipe and clean the surface. So in case you notice it's a lot of water, just squeeze out the excess water and then clean it. Now depending on how dirty your microwave is, especially if it has a lot of loose food dirt, you can remove them either by just wiping with a dry cloth or a paper towel. Just remove the excess foods, and then when you're cleaning it, remember it's on, the power is off. So clean on all sides, and be careful in case there's any holes, the holes that are on the side. Be careful water does not get into those holes, and basically wipe. So wipe the whole surface. So my oven is actually a convection microwave oven. It has a fan at the back. It's actually can work as an oven, so that's why mine looks different like this. So also don't forget to clean the top, because you're cleaning all the walls, all the sides. Again, be careful with the water. And then finally come to the door. And even on this edge, so the soap will help in removing any grease and dirt. And then when you're done, take your cloth, your soft wiping cloth, rinse off all the water, remove all the water from the cloth, and then wipe. Now I'll start with the door. It's a good idea to start now, especially when you're doing this, the place that is not so dirty, like the door in my case. So right now it's like you're rinsing it, so you're removing the soap and any other dirt that you may was not gotten by the sponge. And then when you get inside, just wipe off all the visible soap. On all sides. Depending on the finish of your microwave oven, like mine is silver, so I can easily tell that I have some water left. It's a good idea to use a paper towel now to completely dry it like that. So go through all the small cracks and spaces, and anyway, especially the hard to reach places, with your paper towel and wipe completely. Now they are all made different, especially the modern microwave ovens. They say that they are more hygienic in terms of the finishing of the surface, but again it still needs some cleaning. And in this case, now mine is nice and clean, it's nice and shiny. And now I'm going to clean the outside. Now for the outside, same thing, you need warm soapy water. And by the way, I almost forgot, don't especially on the outside, which is where you can actually use a toothpick to try and scrape off all the small areas to remove any food debris, like this, especially on the buttons. Don't press too hard, just go around and remove any food debris first, like that. This also includes on the inside, any small crack, especially like here on the edge. If you do this with a toothpick, see, you can actually remove some dirt, and you can do this using a toothpick. Like you see, this is dirt, so don't be afraid to use it, but also be careful so that you do not poke, you don't damage any part. So the first thing for the outside, same thing, you want warm soapy water, the sponge side of the cleaning pad. Again, you can use liquid paste, soap paste, or liquid soap, or a bar soap. Just make sure it's nice and it can form lather. So you can start with the outer shell or the door part. My microwave oven has a glass front. It's actually a mirror. It's not even a glass, so you can easily see the dirt. Now again, this is where you also need to be careful with any amount of water that you may have on the sponge. You do not want water to be a lot of water, so that it will get into the buttons, so be careful with that. Now my outside is not so dirty, but sometimes depending on where you store your microwave, the outside can actually be dirty and have dirt accumulate. So when you're cleaning it, again, soapy water, be careful of the vents so that the water does not go on the inside. And then when you're done wiping all round with your cloth, just wipe off the excess water and soap. And after every wipe, or each side when you wipe, just dry it completely again to continue wiping it. Okay, be careful, take extra precaution when you're cleaning the handle. The handle again can be really dirty, and even the buttons themselves. So wipe them. And again, I can't overemphasize this. Be careful not to have excess water or any amount of water. It should just be wet, but not wet in that to drip into the the buttons or anywhere like that. Now, when you're satisfied that it's nice and clean, all sides, there's no grease, there's no dirt, visible dirt. Now the final part, which I usually like doing, especially this one which has a mirror finish, paper towel and wipe. And it's a good idea to wipe it when it's still a little bit moist, because it will be nice and clean. So there you have it. It's as simple as that. Again, if you have a toothpick, go through all the small cracks and then remove any food that may be stuck there. So that's it. Now it's clean and I'm happy with it. All I need to do is return the turntable and then put it on just to make sure that everything is working well. And so long as you do not have any water seep into the cracks, or especially the buttons or even the inside. The inside is not so much because you can see, but the buttons can easily get water damage, so be careful with that. And so long as you take extra caution, it's as simple as that. So I hope this video has been helpful. I'm Chef Raphael signing out, and again, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and also check out my retrieve.com cooking classes. I have cooking classes. I'll put them link on the description for my cooking classes there. I have baking ones and cooking ones, so I'll put that description. When you go to retrieve.com, you'll see all that I'm offering on that, and then you can subscribe to that, pay for that package, because there are 2 packages. Until next time, I'm signing out. Goodbye.